Hey, third grade, it's Mrs. Wade here to go ahead and teach you your math lesson for today. So yesterday you noticed we were working on more division. So now we're going to do division with remainders. So when we have something left over. So for example, I'm going to share my screen to show you our book. And we're going to take a look at that to see an example to show a time when we might just need to use division with remainders. So here's your book here. So here on chapter 11, lesson 2, it's on page 366. And here, say we had a question like this. Mrs. Ming has 15 tickets for rides at the park. They are to be shared equally among her 4 children. At most, how many tickets will each child receive? How many tickets will be left over? So to find out how many tickets, she has 15 total and she's trying to split them out or divvy them up to 4 people. So sometimes if you think about it, you could go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You kind of divvy it out, say you had things. So, but what I want us to do is I want us to think about 4s, count by 4s. 4, 8, 12. If I go one more, I may get 16, that's passed. So 4, 8, 12, that gives me 3. So 4 times 3 gives me 12. So this is how I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill this out. I'm going to go 4 times, and I said 3. Now what's 4 times 3? We just said it was 12. So 4 times 3 is 12. 15 minus 12 gives me a total of 3. So that means she'd have 3 left over. So we would write this out, 3. Remainder can be with an R and then 3. And that tells me there's 3 that she can give to each of the 4 kids, but then after that she's going to have 3 left over, because it wouldn't be fair to give 3 of the kids one extra one, but one doesn't get that extra one. So today what we're going to do is a few things to help us with that. So for your work today, make sure you read the instructions on your assignment. So first you'll go ahead and see, give me one second to turn there. You will see on your Google Classroom. Let me clear my drawings. Mine's gray because it hasn't yet gone live. But if you look here, what you're going to do is you're going to first watch this video. Then afterwards, you're going to complete some questions with this. We've used Mr. Nussbaum's website before for drag and drop math. He also has one called Divide Pal. I'm going to show you how to do that. If you go to Divide Pal, this is what you'll come to. So you need to come down. What you're going to first do is I want you to select these options. I want you to go divisor digits 1 and dividend digits 2. That's important. You don't want to do too much. And I want you to use the remainder. I'm going to press start. And then here, it's going to ask me questions that I need to answer. Just take me step by step through. So can the divisor 4 go into the first digit, the dividend? Can you do 4 divided by 4? Yeah, I can. So I'm going to press yes. It tells me if I'm correct or not. How many times can 4 go into 4? Well, I know 4 goes into 4 once, so I'm going to type in 1 and check my answer. Now it's going to have me type the 1 in there. Now what's 4 times 1? It's 4. Check my answer. It's correct. So now it's going to have me put it in here, because first I divided. Now I need to multiply and put it down here. Now what's 4 minus 4? 0. So, but I'm not done yet. I have that 6. So next what we're going to do, I'm going to type the 0 in. We have to bring down the 6 to make the 0, 6. And we kind of do everything again. How many times can 4 go into 6? Well, once with some leftover. So I'm going to do 1. Okay, so now I'm going to write a 1 in that box. 4 times 1 is 4. It takes me through the whole step of what to do. Now I'm going to enter a 4 into that box. Now what's 6 minus 4? It's 2. And now if we look, I'm going to write a 2 there. That tells me that the answer to this, 46 divided by 4, is 11, which makes sense. 11 times 4 is 44, with 2 remaining or 2 left over. Okay, so I want you to do that. You can try another. I want you to do 5 of these problems as they take you step by step and try that. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you have a few problems on a, it's called Division with Remainders worksheet. You can find it at the bottom of the Google Classroom assignment. Get a piece of paper out. I would suggest you maybe pause this video right now and go get that, because I'm going to go through about 5 or 6 of these questions with you to make sure you understand. So go get a piece of paper, maybe pause and then come back. Okay, so I'm going to pull up I'm going to share my screen so we can see the worksheet that you guys have to do today. So if you look here, this is your worksheet. So we're gonna go through the first few questions. So you better write down the answers so then you can submit them in and you less work to do for you for later. So this is what we're gonna do. If you look, they kind of have them on those stage type division boxes for you now. So I'm gonna go 23 divided by 3. First thing I gotta think, I don't wanna go too small, I don't wanna go too large, I gotta get just right. So, well, 3 can't go into 2, so let's count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. I can't go further. So I've got 7. So I'm gonna do 3, and 3 times 7 gives me 21. I'm gonna write this here to find out how much is gonna be remaining. I'm gonna subtract, and I get 2. Okay, so that means this is the answer to this question. Give me 7, remainder 2. Okay, so they could split it up evenly, 7 people, but there's gonna be 2 left over. Let's do B. 46 divided by 7. Okay, well, I can't do the 7 into the 4, so now I'm gonna have to do by 46. Let's count by 7s. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. I can't go further. If I go further, I'm gonna be too high. So I'm at 6. So I'm gonna put my 6 up here. Oop, that got a little too big. So now I need to go ahead. So I'm gonna divide, then I have to multiply these so I can figure out my remainder. 6 times 7 gives me 42. I just figured that out as I counted. Now, 6 minus 2 gives me 4. 4 minus 4 gives me 0. So that means it's gonna be 6, the remainder of 4. So when you type this in, you're literally just gonna write 6R4. That's all you have to do. Okay, let's do another, we're gonna do about 3 or 4 more. 7 divided by 4, okay. So how many 4s can I fit into 7? I can't fit more than 1 because if I do 2, I'm at 8 and that's too far. So I'm gonna go 4, I'm gonna do 1. So 1 times 4 gives me 4. Now I gotta subtract. 7 minus 4 gives me 3. So this would have a remainder of 3. Okay, last one up here on the top. 20 divided by 8. Okay, gotta count by my 8s. That's not one we count by all the time. So 8, 16. I can't go further because if I do, I'm gonna get to 24. And 24 is too high. So I'm gonna go with 2. So 2. So 8 times 2 gives me 16, we said. I'm gonna subtract. Okay, if I look here, 0 times 6, can't do that. So I kind of go here, I go this, I go put the 10 there. So 10 minus 6 is 4. So I know there's 4 there. Okay, so it's gonna be 2, remainder 4. Okay, so there's your first few answers. At least make sure you write those down so you can put A, B, C, D in. Okay, I'm gonna, if you need to continue writing, I would pause because I'm gonna clear my screen right now. Okay, cleared. Okay, we're gonna go down and I'm gonna go through a few more of these as we go, and then the rest of them is all you're gonna have to do. Let's go through Q here. Here's a word problem. So say you have 23 cookies and you have 9 plates. You put the same number of cookies on each plate. How many cookies are on each plate and how many cookies are left over? So this is telling me I'm dividing it. So I'm gonna do 23 divided by 9. Okay, so gotta count by our 9s. 9, 18, I can't go further because if I go further, I'm gonna get to 27. So we're gonna go with 2. Okay, and we said 9 times 2 is 18. Now I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna solve this. So I can't do 3 times minus 8, so I'm gonna go like this. Then I put 13 minus 8 gives me 5. The 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is a 2, remainder 5. So what you're gonna write is you're gonna write, they would have 2 cookies on each plate, but there would be 5 cookies left over. Okay, so that's how you're gonna go ahead and solve that one. So I want you to go ahead and finish the rest of that page. We finished about 5 of those problems, so it shouldn't take you too long. Take it step by step. Make sure what you're saying makes sense. 17 divided by 4. Okay, how many 4s can I fit into 17? And then there's gonna be some leftovers because it doesn't come out evenly. If you have any questions, feel free to email or message me and I'd be happy to help you. Okay, 3rd grade, have a great day. Bye.